whip the cracks off. Ladies and gentlefolk, welcome to beautiful Ballygally Beach. Thought I would mix it up today with the scenery. Northern Ireland has a beautiful coastline. It's one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world. You just got to get yourself up that coast to enjoy it and appreciate it. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit more knee rehab today. We're going to do a little bit of strength and conditioning to help us through this mid to early stage rehab. So one thing that I noticed whenever I was coming back from an MCL injury was I seen a lot of stuff on YouTube where it was a lot knee flexion heavy. There was a lot of lunges. There was a lot of knees over toe guys stuff is very popular. You had your Patrick step, which would just be your dorsiflexion. You would have a lot of forward lunges, but sometimes that stuff can flare the knee up. Don't want to flare the knee up. We want to rebuild and strengthen. So first exercise today is going to be an RDL, which is going to be good for the glutes and the hamstrings. So feet shoulder width apart, just jump right in. Barefoot as well in the sand. The surface is going to be a little bit uneven, so it's going to make it a little bit more challenging for stability, which is good. So first one, we're going to shift our weight onto our left foot. Send the hips back, and you want to bring your chest forward. You want to go until you feel a nice pull in the hamstrings here. Place your hands on the glutes, feel it fired up. Back in. So there's one. Keeping that knee slightly bent. 2, 3. Good tempo. 4, feel that squeeze. If your foot's wriggling a wee bit, that's good. Keep the stability. Try to find one spot on the floor to look at. There we go. Drop the other foot down. In, out, shake it all about. Give it a wee shake. Try the right foot now. So get your stance. Foot's like a tripod, big toe, 5th metatarsal, pinky toe, and heel all into the ground. Sending the hips back again. Feel that good stretch on the hamstring. There's one. Use that right hand for feedback. Make sure that everything's firing up. 2, 3, 4. Keep it steady. And 5. Lovely. Give it a wee shake. Give yourself a couple of seconds rest. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. It's nice to get outside, move about a wee bit rather than just being stuck in the house all the time. So, straight in again. Move back a bit. So, get your weight on that left foot. Bring the knee up. Send the hips back, chest forward. Big stretch, hamstring, glutes. 1. And this is good. We're building that sort of straight leg strength, working that stability of the whole leg without flaring the knee up. If you have anything going on with the ligaments of the knee, MCL, ACL, this is great for it. Patella tendonitis, anything like that there. If you had a bit of trouble with your hamstring tendon, this wouldn't be the most optimal movement for you, but your body will let you know. You would feel aches and pains in the back of the knee. So what I'm trying to say is it's an awesome exercise. Last count, one more for good luck. Send the hips back, squeeze. Lovely. You might find that you lose your balance a little bit with this one. That's okay. I've been doing this for years, so my balance isn't too bad. I'm on a bit of a slope here as well, which makes it a wee bit more challenging, but like it says, the more challenging the better. So get onto that right foot. If you lose your balance and your foot drops down, that's okay. Just pick yourself back up. Laugh at yourself, keep it playful. Send them hips back. There's 1. Keeping it steady. If the foot shakes, that's okay. 2. And it's funny with balance and stability work, sounds and things around you will actually make balance a little bit more challenging. So that's a good thing. 3, 4, Oh, I feel the burn there. And big squeeze, 5. Whoa. Almost lost my balance there at the end. Remember back whenever we were in university, we did like a laboratory experiment. We looked at people's sway posture, so people would stand still on force platforms, close their eyes, and you would talk and clap your hands around them, and you could see on the balance pads that people's posture would change from the things going on around them. Just something interesting to talk about. So it's the second set of the stability work done. Don't know what you would call these, RDLs, stiff leg deadlifts. Call them whatever you want. Let's get them done. All right, third set now. So on that left leg again, we'll actually we'll go side on here just so you can get another idea, another angle of what I'm doing. So last set, best set. Challenge the balance, bringing it up a bit higher this time to start with. Bring it back. There's 1, 2, 3. Feel the burn. 4. And 5. Lovely. So opposite leg. Last set. Leg up. Send the hips back. 1. Don't know what's going on this round. Maybe it's just because I'm lifting that leg a little bit higher in the front. It's challenging my balance slightly. 3. 4. Last one. Best one. And 5. Lovely. Would you be able to check see if that's still recording, Anna? Just asking my wonderful assistant here if she can see that the camera's still all good. Perfect. Because what happens a lot of the time is halfway through a video and it cuts out and you're heartbroken, you have to do it all again. It means you have to get extra reps in. So instead of doing 3 sets of RDLs, I end up doing about 30 sets of RDLs and can't walk the next day. So it's good that we're avoiding that today. So what I was touching on the start of the video was, you know, on the internet, everyone's obsessed with knees over toes. You know, everyone's loving these lunges at the minute, or the steps. Sometimes early, mid-stage of rehab, we're not ready for that full knee bend just yet, but we can still load up our knee flexion without flaring ourselves up. So something I like to utilize is the side lunge. Maybe seen this before, where you're bending that knee to the left-hand side. If we look at this type of movement, it's more hip dominant rather than just knee dominant. So you're using your hips a lot more. It's a little bit like a back squat versus a front squat. But less rambling, we'll just jump right in. So we'll start on the left leg again this side. So all you do is really bend this knee, start to shift your body weight over to the side. You'll feel a pull here in the abductor. That's 1 rep. Come back up nice and slow and controlled. So you're shifting your weight onto this left foot, and you're using this left foot to drive your center of mass into the middle again. So there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and then last rep, 5. If you feel like you can go a little bit lower, by all means go a little bit lower, as long as you're not feeling any aches and pains under your knee. When I was recovering from my knee injury, this side lunge was utilized instead of other lunge variations for a couple of months until I was ready to drop into a full low lunge. There's 2, 3, 4, and then last one, 5. The more slow and controlled, the better. More activation. Lovely stuff. It's a funny one to do because I'm so used to dropping down into this variation. It should be quite taxing on the abductors, but might not be ready for that just yet. And if you get aches and pains, back out of it. Don't let your ego take over. Just do what you're capable of now, because then in a few weeks, a few months, you'll get to the advanced variations when you stay consistent with the work. Okay? Hope we're all feeling good. Hope we're still enjoying this lovely scenery. I know I am. It's a lot more calming. Get a few funny looks from strangers, but sure, it's all part of it, isn't it? Let's go. So, didn't talk about the stance before. You want to go quite wide, like a straddle. So left foot, sending the center of mass down. Same as before with the RDL. You want to make your foot like a nice tripod. Big toe, pinky, heel into the ground. There's 2. Keeping the chest up as well. 3, 4, and 5. The knee shakes a little bit. Means that the quadriceps and the hips are working hard. There's 1 on the right side. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Lovely. Same as the RDL, just going to do 3 simple sets. If you feel like it's too easy doing 3 sets, you can do more. You've got more in the tank. Do 3, 4, 5. Whatever floats your boat. If you feel like 1 set's enough, just to get used to the movement, just do 1. All right, no messing about, less rambling, straight in. Sending the hips towards the left heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last rep, we're going to challenge ourselves a wee bit more and hold this. Keeping that knee in line with the big toe. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just to get a little bit more isometric contraction. Just going straight over to the right side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last rep we're going to hold nice and steady. Shift the weight into the right. Going to hold for 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. Lovely stuff. Last exercise, we're going to challenge hip flexors a little bit. Don't have much equipment out here. We don't have kettlebells, don't have dumbbells. Didn't bring any resistance bands. So this is when we will utilize isometric contractions or static holds for you that aren't really familiar with the terms. So for this one, I'm going to shift your weight onto your left foot. Bring the right foot up as high as you can, pointing the knee towards the sky, and then you're just going to extend the leg and hold that for as long as you can. Hang out and breathe. As you can see, it's challenging enough. I want to lower the leg. Hip flexor wants to cramp, quad wants to cramp. Keep the balance, keep the balance. Oh. Whew. It's a great one for strengthening up the quads, hip flexor, without flaring up the knee. And if we think about our hip flexors and our quadriceps, they all cross at the knee. They're a muscle that will pass 2 joints rather than 1. So it's good to strengthen up everything around, above and below the knee. All right, opposite side now. Lifting that left knee up as high as we can, straight to the sky. Extend, hold for as long as we can. Keeping that balance. Bring the arms out, keep it playful. If you want to bend the knee, keep it extended. Your body likes to take the path of least resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If I had held that for another second longer, hello, Cramp City. just a wee bonus exercise for us. And if you like that one, give it another go. 2, 3 more sets, see how you get on. But for me, I want to finish up this mid to early knee pain rehab video. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.